the inverter cover. We'll get this out of the wrapping and I'll make another video, and I'll probably struggle just the same. I gotta do some rivets on this one, or riv nuts. So let's protect that thing, because that is many monies to replace. Oh boy, oh boy. I don't have a riv nut tool. I know I've kind of made another thing, but this is gonna get interesting. It is unwrapped. That's a beauty. She's a real beauty, Clark. Let me back this sucker up. Look at that stainless steel Backland. That's nice. It's really good quality. It's heavy. I don't know if my van's gonna be able to handle the weight. So, list of parts. I have more than what I saw in that video. So they put a video up, and I'm assuming it's just extras or just in case, but so you get 4 blanket carriage bolts. They're going to go for your mounting brackets, which go onto the plate itself. Then you've got this bad boy. Now these things are over here. Now these are your 3 riv nuts right there. I got an extra security one as well, because why not? I'm not sure where to put that just quite yet. And then I got these 2 things. This one's definitely beefier. She's heavy. And then an extra riv nut. My guess is in case you mess one up, you get another one. So I made my own little, instead of a riv nut drill, I kind of made my own thing here. Washers, a couple nuts. Then you put your riv nut on this bad boy. Like, see. I practiced on a 1/4" one and proceeded to snap the head off of the screw, so it doesn't instill me with much confidence to go under the van to do this. But that's the gist of it. And you get 2 of these brackets. You're going to need the bolt head size. What do I got there? I got a 17 mil, seemed to be nice, or an 11/16. Starting to get dark, and I'm debating of whether I want to crawl into the van in the dark. I've got a floodlight, but you know, I could do it in the morning. There's always that. I'm just gonna go for it. I went under the van. I started putting riv nuts into places, and there's things that fit. So I'm just gonna kind of maybe put these brackets on first, and then see what happens after that. Right here. Hold on, that's a terrible video. So lock in. I haven't bolted these down yet, but it's got the gasket, so they'll lock in. It's pretty obvious which bracket goes where. This one goes at the end. You see, lines up with that. This other one sits in the middle over there. Extra fancy, so. Alright, maybe I put this thing under the van and do a test fit, because this is gonna get interesting. I got a light under here. Look at my shop. Welcome to my shop. You know, Rady under the van. Got the old light. So let's back this up. Here's what we're looking at. All the way down to there. We're gonna go up. Here's a bolt up here we gotta undo. At this heat shield right here. Put a riv nut there. And we gotta go right here at the front of this heat shield. There's like a little slotted thing. You're not gonna go there, you're gonna go under this guy. Right there. And we got this big old bolt here. Big hole. That guy. And then, let's see, so I got these bolts in here. Which one of these is bigger than the others? This one's bigger than the other, and I don't know why I have it. I'm gonna keep it though. And I got one of these. It's the same size riv nut, so my suspicion is you can just pick a hole where it's like a security bolt and get rid of this guy. One extra layer of security. So I think these 3 go into here like that, and then this long bolt is gonna go, there's a hole up here. I have to bolt through Does it come through? Hold on. Uh-oh. That's not right. Alright, so we got one riv nut in. Right up. Where is it? Let me see it. Right there. Not the prettiest, but technically it worked. So, let's try this again. Working? Barely. What's going on here? Let's see here. That felt pretty good. It's just so unsettling. It's like you gotta get it right first time, kinda. That feels good. Oh, still spinning. Okay, let's do a little tighten again. So this is why they give you extras? Is this probably the reason? Just going real light here. Spinning or what? I don't know if the rib nut's spinning or what. Feels snug. Let's just do this. We'll just do a loosen. That feels pretty snug. There we go. It doesn't seem to be spinning. Man, this is sketchy. Got the rib nuts in, I got the bolt out. I'm not man or not, but I'm putting some construction adhesive on this edge. That's gonna go. I get under here. All right, day 2. Get a glare. So I got the catalytic converter cover mostly on yesterday, sorta, but major challenges. So it's in now. There we go. So let me see here. I'll start video again, but there's a riv nut there. I ended up messing up this one. It was a security screw, and I messed it up, and it got stuck and stripped it. So I had to go to the other hole there, which was already pre-cut, so that's good. And that was a heavier one, and then one at the back there. That bolt up there was a hell of a time just to get access to it because of all the heat cover, and to get access to undo it. It was locked in there really good. This bracket that comes with the catalytic converter, it'd be nice if it went up into that existing hole and then bolt through, but it would need probably at least a 6-inch lag in order to get through that structural member there to bolt on the other side. So I don't know if there could be a different bracket, and then we don't have to touch the drivetrain mounting brackets. But other than that, it went in and it was good. So I'll show you what I needed to. Oh, I'm stuck on some kind of thing. Ow. Okay, I'm not sure I have a tape measure in here. So I needed a bigger socket wrench there, and you need a 9/16 for that bolt that was awkward. So once I was able to get that loose, was able to go in. Afterwards, I kind of got it hand tightened, but then I had to basically take an adapter and put a bit on this, and then just use this with my hand to kind of start hand tightening it, because the access is so awkward you can barely get in there. And then to finish it off, I used a lot smaller of a wrench, go above the heat plate, and tighten her in. It got done, but oh boy. And yeah, I think this one was easy back here. This is a stupid video. I can't see shit. Okay. This was easy enough. That lined up perfectly. Everything went in, so we're good there. And then I put some glue in there so people can't be doing things. I'm gonna glue it in there. I feel bad for the next person. Just gotta remove this. Okay, so, and just when I thought it was done, I realized I'm still an idiot. This is what was confusing on the video. So, this, in the instruction video it says remove this on the U. Hold on, let's back out. On this U-bolt here. I don't know if it's just to clear it or whatever. So removed it and then attached this bracket into there. Well, this thing was way crooked. Like it was, because this thing bent way down. So just looking under the van, this thing was, where's my hand? It was leaning way down like that. So there's this slot up there, and that's that 4.5 or whatever 5-inch lag bolt. So that's able to go up in there, and then this is awkward to reach through and up in here. Sorry it's dark, but I had to get my hand up in there. You can like sort of push on this to get access to the bolt up there. And then once I kind of got it onto the thread, I was able to reach up with a wrench and just hold it, and then impact driver on the back. So that looks a lot better now. I presume that's how it was supposed to be to begin with, but it looks a little more kind of level. Still got a little tilt on it, but I don't really care. It's under the van, so I don't know. Yeah, because this thing was so low. Like we're talking like it was way down here. It just looked really crooked under the van. So I think that's how it's supposed to be done. I'm going to shoot the guys at Backland a message and just ask, just for clarity, because like it's all in, it fits, it's great. I actually really happy with it. It's just awkward as heck. Let me do a little thing. See, looks a lot better now. This whole back end was like schmeh down there. But all in all, it's a really good product. Like for this, whatever the money, $600-700 to not have to deal with kind of catalytic converter theft. Like it just, even just an insurance claim to try to deal with it, is the deductible would be more than what the thing costs, and then add into the headaches. So yeah, I'll probably put this video up, and then hopefully that helps people, and yeah, save you some time from what I dealt with. But yeah, highly recommend.